I'm Shetty. This is Luminosity TV. For the entire month of February, I'm not talking about spiritual stuff. We're getting physical. Because I realize, well, who can practice spirituality if they don't have a healthy body that's in alignment with their spirit? So forget spirituality for a second. Let's talk about this mind and body that we have. How are you feeling in this body? How does it feel to live in your body right now? What do you have to do to be well and healthy? And how does your lifestyle at the moment support that wellness so that you're not just a bag full of prescriptions or another name tag on a sick bed? The initial aim of medicine was to prevent disease and to prolong life. Is today's medicine doing that for you? With all the recent events happening around us in terms of health and disease, are you beginning to learn some vital lessons that all these experiences are trying to teach us? Because everywhere you look, people are sick. Entire families are going down. One disease after another. The body is getting weaker and weaker. We are in a health crisis. In a world where there's all the advanced technology, there's science and medicine, and yet more and more people are getting sick on a daily basis. And it doesn't seem to be improving. In fact, if anything, we are now expecting more diseases in our future. So how prepared are you to face this future? What have you been doing, or what have we been doing as a collective up till now that has brought us to this moment? Where did we go wrong, and how can we do better? I like to know about problems, but I'll much prefer to find practical solutions to help us take better care of ourselves. There's no time like the present to understand that your health is in your hands. And there's no quick fix for our health problems. It's gone beyond taking medicines or therapies or whatever is next on offer. We have to go back to what we did wrong in the first place to get us to this point. I always say, let nature be your classroom, your teacher, your kitchen, your chef, your doctor, and even your pharmacy. And you will never go wrong. Withdrawing from nature is exactly where we have gone wrong. And in order to heal ourselves, we must now crawl back to the source. When it comes to nature, many of us think about plants and animals and the flowers, the trees, the moon, the stars. We always see ourselves as being distant from nature rather than being a part of it. In fact, not many people realize that our body is part of nature. That's why we say ash to ash or dust to dust, meaning that your body returns back to nature when you finished using this garment. And long before we got to this planet, nature had graciously provided for us every single thing that we were going to need. And if you look at every religion, philosophy, or even science, all of them point to Mother Nature as being a provider, a nurturer, and a carer. But what this also means is that we believe in taking from nature and giving nothing back in return. So it's almost like a one-way traffic system. We take, but we do not give. So now that you know that your body is part of nature, let me ask you, if you violate nature, which your body is a part of, what will happen? It's quite simple. Nature will violate you back. It's called the law of cause and effect. So when we ask ourselves, why are we getting sick? What causes dis-ease? It's simple. It's your body telling you, I am not at ease. Because of all the horrible things you've been doing to me, I'm not in alignment. I can't take it anymore. Can we slow down a little? If you put me in a better condition, a better state of mind, I will show you how well I can serve you. In religion, we will say it's a sin against the body. And in science, we will say your body is not in a state of homeostasis. All of these are true, but quite simply, it's nothing but the result of cause and effect. Everyone's heard about cause and effect at one time or the other. It's that reciprocal effect of everything that we do. What goes up must come down. What goes around must come back around. The Christians say, whatever you sow, you shall reap. The Indians will call it the law of karmic cosmic experience. You get what you put out. And in science, what do we say? We say for every action, there's an opposite or equal reaction. I wasn't very good in science. In the gangster world, if you do the crime, you have to do the time. And it's just that simple. But many people believe that disease is something alien, something external, that's just moving around and looking for who to pounce on. And if you're unlucky, then it gets you. We always take the blame away from ourselves, and then we instill this fear that something is coming to catch us, we're going to catch something out there. And then this fear further lowers our vibration, and it puts us closer to the vibration of what we are afraid of. Disease is mainly brought about by our own human actions. For those of you who know chemistry, there are two sides in chemistry, acids and alkaline. Acids burn, alkaline cools. That's how far I got in my chemistry class. But there are also two sides to nature. There's two sides to everything, really. You only need to look at your body. You have two eyes, two ears, two nostrils, two arms, two legs, two kidneys. And I know some of you still won't give up one of your kidneys if they had to. But this same duality exists in nature. And when you go against the order of things, it produces chaos, acids, toxins, cancers, heat, aggression, disease. But when you are in alignment to the nature of things, it's alkaline, it's calming, healing, nurturing, cooling, and there's absence of disease. So remember, your body is a part of nature. So when you say, for instance, I'm suffering from inflammation, it means that your body, just from the word itself, inflamed, inflammation, it means literally, the body's telling you, I'm burning up, stop it. Whatever it is you're doing, it's not working. You're heating me up. And what causes heat? Acids. So what acidic foods have you been eating? What acidic drinks have you been having? What acidic environment are you spending time in? And what acidic people are you hanging out with? What acidic conditions are you exposing your other senses to? The things you watch, the things you hear, the things you smell. It's not only your mouth that's eating, your other senses are too. So all the answers lie within. So when your body is not at ease, you must cool it down. You must cleanse it. You must detoxify. You must bring your fire truck with the right cooling agent, and you must hose it down. And nature provides you with an abundance of that cooling agent that will cleanse and detoxify from all the acids. And that is how you begin to heal. You go to the source of what made you diseased in the first place, and you rectify it. But instead, what do we do these days? We reach for our man-made rubbish that's designed to only suppress it temporarily, only for it to pop up again in the next few months. And when you are in complete harmony with nature, we thrive. And when we are not in harmony, we are diseased, both the disease of the body and that of the mind. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking right now, I'm in my 20s or 30s or even my 40s and I'm perfectly fine. My body is good. My mind is sound. But the body does not deteriorate in a day. It gives warning signs over time. Just like karma doesn't hit you instantly, but you know it's coming. Same way, your body won't heal in a day. It needs a long time of care and vitality to regenerate itself. And your own activities will determine how healthy it will be. Like I always say, no one's coming to save the day. It's that obvious now more than ever. Look around you. There's no health bus that's driving into town to pick you up. Your health is in your hands. You put your body in an acidic environment, it will burn. You put it in a calm, alkaline environment, it will respond accordingly. It's a law of nature. Imagine you have a beautiful boat that's got a hole in it and water keeps gushing in. And rather than mend it permanently so you can get sailing again, you decide to buy a fancy scoop so that every time water gets in, you keep scooping water out. The hole will get bigger and bigger. And you'll keep going back and taking more and more fancy scoops. When are you going to learn that it's time to mend your boat? When are you going to know that no one's going to mend it for you but you? They will sell you all the fancy scoops, but they're temporary and they come with side effects. You must heal your body for good by calling on nature, not just by patching it up with all the man-made substances. You are the one that was gifted this body. So you decide what you do with this gift that has been entrusted to you. The choice is yours, and the choice is easy. Acids or alkaline, hot or cool, aggressive or calm, active or passive, nurturing or destroying, tearing down or rebuilding back up. What do you want for your body? It's time to stop the blame game. Viruses and germs and all of that have been around since penicillin and they'll still be around when my grandchildren have their own grandchildren. So we must ask ourselves, how are we contributing to making ourselves sick as individuals and as a collective? Let's carry on this conversation again next week. I'd love to talk to you about what you're eating that just isn't food, but you think it is. So until then, remember there are two sides to most things. You're either eating to live or you're eating to die. Please choose wisely. Bye for now.